All right, people. Don't know the thing. Got about this podcast and I realize we're not take but not chat. Hear that?
What's up, people? Welcome to the Yaad&Abroad podcast, the baddest podcast in the world.
Yeah, hear that?
Yeah.
Hear that?
Yeah. How's that there?
Yeah.
Back again.
Yeah.
Elder, what going on for you last week? We miss you. People didn't miss you.
Yo, last week I did some schoolwork, you don't know. So I try to make sure someone take care of the family.
Microphone.
And I
Definitely.
Right here now.
So make sure so the family part take care of, and then have some classes for some work for grade and all of that.
Definitely. Well, you're back again for the people, them they request you.
Yeah.
Nice. Back.
Just
Yeah,
like that.
definitely. If you look in our YouTube section, comment section, you say, "Where Elder? They can't hear from Elder."
Cool.
You see me? I'm say, Clearview running in the comment section, and I say, "You see me?" I say,
Out there.
You see me? Bless up.
One link, man.
You know what I mean? Know the thing though. Mind game, men's perspective. Yeah, that's
Always.
podcast.
Mhm.
KO family vlog. Know the thing go. You know what I mean? So people just go and check them out quick and fast. But this week, we did have that topic for last week still.
Yeah.
You see me? But just cause the elder in the place, you know, so the man is a serial killer. You see me? The man is a girlis.
I said that to you.
Well, that's the crowd. That's the way the crowd I say. You see
All
me?
right, so
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Yeah. So because elder never there last week, people we say yo, we are all out on a topic and we talk about the Colleen and little E that day. But this week we got we got actually talk about the topic at hand, which Everett busy, and then know Everett I do on the screen. Everett you can see you. Hi Everett.
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah.
it might,
No, we get all the facts in order. So when we're ready to talk, we have all the facts on the digital platform. You know? We get the facts on the digital platform.
your work after the podcast.
Yeah.
No, during.
I don't know.
Okay.
During.
No, but I know.
Hey, last week me get a break, you know.
Yeah.
Me getting a hassling last week, you know, but Elder is back.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you know the thing.
Sorry, we have something for him still.
Oh,
I'm
nah.
talking low like he won't drop out.
Oh, nah.
No, man, my day.
We need to know the Janos.
So start it now.
So people we got chat bo. We Everett, we say we got chat bo. We got chat bo.
First thing, all the man, check in, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, make me know all the man, do.
Well,
Health-wise, family-wise, and yeah.
health-wise, me not have corona. Not that I know of. God bless your soul, Ella. Say that for it. The last time we heard last time, what?
Yo, he's like, weird.
Should I have my mask on, sir?
Right. Cool.
No, man.
Yeah.
Everything balanced, man. You know what I mean?
Give thanks, bro.
Rough days, but we have the better days, you know what I mean? Not complain. We have life, you know, so everything else minor, as me say. You see me? Yeah. Cry yesterday, but we're alright today.
Yeah.
I mean, never literally cry yesterday still, but
Oh, come just about ask you one thing, bro. You can cry still, you know.
no, man.
Men don't cry, but you can cry still, you know.
No, man, I cry, man.
No, man cry.
Yeah. Me cry. Me don't know about man.
Me bar.
Well, me say statistics still. Obviously, we know man cry, but
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too one of these days.
Yeah.
but we just want to say when we cry. Crying is healthy.
Yeah, it's okay. Man and man, it's okay to cry. You see me, I say? Yeah. Me and my woman sung and ball one day together. You see me? No, man, we'd have a serious conversation.
Yeah.
We'd have a serious conversation. So, you see me? Yeah, and it was no fake tears.
Okay.
It was official tears. We never had a ball because she a ball. You see me? I think I mean for start ball still.
Yeah?
And that bring her to tears.
Probably.
Yeah.
She probably look at me and said, look at you that here. Where my ball go? My ball to with him. He likes everything all right. You know? You see me? Yeah. Full of style now, so
Yeah.
you know the thing though. But when we say we are chat about marriage life.
Virgin. Everett.
Oh, Everett. Oh, sorry.
I'm excited for talk about that topic here.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Give your views.
The topic resonate with him, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But we'll soon find out why. I mean, if I have experience or I know somebody, but we'll find out why still.
All right, you better get your pen and paper because next month you get married. We forgot about it. We don't forgot about it, you know. You forgot.
Yo, but the month that take long for coming.
Is right.
For yourself. Again,
Again here, sir.
yeah.
Everything all right. Give thanks, you know.
Yeah.
Give thanks. Another week, another Monday, people recording today. You know, it's our day. I was grateful for the same way as Needy say. No coronavirus to the best of our knowledge, and we're grateful for them small blessings there, you know, and everything. But kick on everything over there. Another episode to make the people them get some gems, some jewels, and hopefully give a good one. You know.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna ask you still. You see me how you stay? Tingo.
Yo, me I do a lot better.
Yeah.
Me I get as I share with you year earlier, say yo, me I get ready for make some transition in the next couple of months because there come a time in life where you have to really assess where you are, where you are try go, and see if the things them where you do is in alignment with your belief.
True.
If you're not, if the same goals them where you have for yourself, which we mentioned before, hasn't transitioned over time, then
Something wrong.
yeah, you're not. It's possibly you're not progress. So I realize, say, yo, the things them when we used to enjoy doing is no longer it anymore. So I just yeah, say, yo, time for make the transition. I mean, I give myself time for make the transition and
so you know growth that do elder.
Yeah.
Growth.
Which is
pretty
right.
much.
Yeah, after, you know, me just I look upon it and when me turn 47, no, sorry, 74, me just decide say it was time.
Okay, catch himself kneeling because
No, like
yo,
that.
almost a blatant liner. Man say 47. No.
No, when I turn 44, I really assess myself and especially I share with them before say, yo, after I have my stroke, I realize say, yo, I have to live my life for me. I make sure say me I live a quality life. I'm not just out here and live for pay bills and take care of everybody else and not enjoy life.
I have to enjoy life.
Got to. So at the levels I'm up and I may have some things that I work towards. May I ask them and them for me accountable and the fans and the viewers for all me accountable because by 4:20 my book's supposed to done.
Yeah.
By 4:20.
4:20. So may I give myself a month.
Extra month and
a month and 20.
Month and a bit, yeah. A month and a bit.
Yeah, man. A long time we wait on a book, Elder.
But April 20th, people.
Yes,
look out. What the book name, Elder?
The R stands for greatness.
The R stands for greatness. So look out for it and hold them accountable. If you see 421 coming in here about the book, under the DMs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Some working.
421?
420.
So I don't know what day that is, guys. That day, guys. I want to tell them about that day there.
Yeah.
All that day.
Yeah, man. That day there, man. Yeah, man. Other day there. Other day there, married to you, know, boy.
A 420 married?
Yes, man. Not knowing. Not knowing that day there. Yeah. I mean, I said, but wait, no. We have got one some weed. You see me?
Yeah, man. 420, man.
Yeah, 420. Oh, yeah, my G. Yeah, Ella. You see me? I want to think them not the man them for know still. The man them for understand say yo. You can't you can look upon it as stagnant. You see me? Some people might look upon it as that. Cause you're not improve. But either a daily basis, hourly basis, you know what I mean, a yearly basis, a monthly basis. You have to, you know what I mean, something have to change in your life.
Yeah.
True. True.
Yeah. No, it's the same me, it's the same fuckery. Can't be the same you.
No new friends.
Yeah.
Fuckery.
You see me I say? Yeah. Cause the thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. You have to leave. You might start a race with somebody, you know, but you're not gonna finish the race with that person. You see me? There's a strong possibility you're not gonna finish the race with that person. And you have to understand it, you have to accept it because people grow. And as people grow, you see me I say, people, you know what I mean? Part ways.
You
see me? So
and just because we're part ways don't mean me have nothing against you or no animosity or you're a bad person, me a bad person. Sometimes we just grew apart and just realize say, yo,
I feel best.
You know,
I
wish
feel
you all
best.
the best, but yo, we're up on two different alignment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck. You see me? So yeah, so all the man them good. You know what I mean? One thing they bring to the man them before and I wonder what the listeners them and the viewers them think about we are do this 2 times for the week. And where them would I really feel about a subscription base. You see me? I say option. You see me? More on the viewers them, more on the listeners them. Tell what them I think about that. You see me? Package wise. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we want to know some quality and we want to go know. You know what I mean? The info. You see me? Pana, yeah, pana mass. You know? We don't want to oversaturate the thing, but at the same
Sure.
time, you see me?
And with
Yeah.
the direction of where we are more,
Well, yeah.
definitely, we are gonna need some quality equipment and for really
Everything
take
there.
it to the next level.
Yeah.
You know, so but yeah, definitely some to consider and would I love on the feedback.
Yeah. Everything in house people. So everything at the man them deal with it. The recording, you see me? The recording, the editing, the graphics, the videographies, the everything. I know. So you see me? I said the man them we actually do the recordings and them thing. They host them at them match up the thing them, you see me? Everything wanna see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know the thing. So just make we know how to feel about a subscription based thing. I mean you can still do it for the listeners them same way. We're not rush a thing.
Yeah.
You know, so if I say yo, all right, go and roll out, we go and roll out, nothing wrong with it. You see me? But we kick off the topic now.
Cooler man,
We kick off the topic.
run it.
Yeah. So the topic is and the topic was suggested by the youngin Everett.
Yeah.
You see me? I say Everett
Men's
one.
perspective.
Yeah. You see me? I
Yeah.
say yeah.
So today, what we want to discuss is can a I almost say can a man rape a woman?
yeah. No,
Can a husband rape his wife? Right? First and foremost, can a husband rape his wife? So, we want to start this. We're going to first define what rape is by the dictionary standards. And then we're going to ask your opinion each. And then we're going to, see what we can draw from it. I'm pretty sure we're going to come with some contrasting arguments and stuff.
Hold on. Before you jump into that, what was it that brought this topic to your mind and make you feel say, yo, let's have a discussion on that?
Honestly, it's an experience a friend of mine I go through. With a reason, with us there a reason. And
friend them, they go through a lot in a life,
well, that's why you have friends from all walks. You have friends of all age groups, all demographic, all walks. So you learn, Some of them are 85 like Elder. Some of them younger like you.
Every week, Elder
Every
years
week,
go.
exactly.
They want in a band by the year, every week.
Bro. Right? So definitely me try to be around and have friends I'm all about. Yeah, that's the only way I can learn. Like people say experience teaches wisdom. And obviously with age come experience. No, I consider myself very experienced for the amount of time I have on this earth. And a part of that is because I choose to associate myself with people from different places, all different ages. You can learn from somebody else. Some look up to. But seriously, like Elder, for example, we call him Elder because he's not only the eldest, but also he's been around longer, so he have more experience in part and knowledge, right? So we can gain them things from him. So that is why me equate those things to having lots of friends from different, as I say, different age group, etc. Everybody experience make a difference, right? And that's how you learn. Yeah. And the aim of it take that and apply it to your life, and hopefully you don't make the same experience. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how me go about things. So to answer the question, Elder, yeah, without a reasoning, and it came up as a topic. Well, him there go through it, and I was just thinking to myself, and it's a topic that we discuss so many times on different occasions, and we probably all know the answer to this based on if you watch TV or if you follow, just general knowledge, so to speak. So the answer probably is going to be yes, because you see it probably, play out in other people, in a movie or so forth. But I feel like, say, we need to understand why. We need to understand clearly, because lots of people don't believe it, even though them see it play out. Them don't necessarily believe say it's possible or consider it as that, right? So that's why I feel like that would be the importance to have this conversation opening so we can impart knowledge and people can understand what it is really to do something like that, and how things that you can do without even knowing so you do it could have been considered to be rape or so forth, right? Because that's another big thing. You might do the act, but not even sure you're doing the act.
Yeah.
You get me, I say?
Okay.
So, and that's why I feel like we're going to have a lot of contrasting opinions and stuff.
No,
What again, Ella?
I'm glad for the context, so now we have a clearer understanding of the mindset behind the topic.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely run in on it.
Yeah. No, this was not my experience, nearly. This was... Come you probably say, oh, well, married yet and him rape him wife.
Right.
No, people, that wasn't the case. So yeah, as I said, I want to define the meaning of it firstly, just so we can have a clear understanding. Let me see how I go out that you go with that.
No, but you confirm, say the thing I go on next month, man. Go on, talk.
We're 20.
Go on, talk.
But just so we have a clear understanding of what the word actually means, and then we can base the conversation on that, right? On that sound.
Yeah, man.
Sound like it.
So, according to Webster's dictionary, rape is defined as unlawful sexual activity and usually sexual intercourse carried out forcibly or under threat of injury against a person or person's will, with a person who is beneath a certain age or incapable of a valid consent because of mental illness, mental deficiency, intoxication, unconsciousness, or depression. So that is the definition based on Webster's dictionary.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So when I hear this now, what speaks to you? Because when I read this, there are a couple of things that stood out to me that obviously me expound upon. But when you hear this definition, firstly, it makes sense to you?
As it relates to marriage?
Anyone I know?
As it relates to marriage?
No, wait, first. As it relates to rape. No, just rape in general. This definition makes sense to you? What them consider rape to be?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Against a person's will.
Yeah.
Okay.
That are the part that actually stand out, which
to you.
Well, the whole thing stand out. I mean, but that right there, so once again somebody will then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a force in it against somebody will. So yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Ella, what you said?
Yeah. Especially since me at the university, me have to take a bunch of training.
Mm-hmm.
Me have to take a bunch of training and them talk about them thing. So hopefully me can share some insight with the man them. But yeah, it make whole heap of sense. And there are some things when me in the college never know and see some acts will go on and I say, yo, don't know man get it and come for find out say, yo, if the young lady did pursue, that would have been considered rape.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So now that me understand it and that are the thing, that could have been enough you me say get them scholarship cut and get locked up because them in the act, and even if the young lady did say yes and then she said no, that a rape if you're not stopping up.
Mm-hmm.
No one know.
You understand what I say? Even if she'd say yes and you put her on the boat and you slip it in her in the act and she say, all right, no, stop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you know, stop, Regin, up jail that, you know.
Yeah, it is.
So my time, you know, in other act that too. No, okay, I mean yes.
No, me no.
No, hold on.
All right, hold on, Elder. Me see where I go with this. And
go on.
allow him first, because I see where I go with it. And make him finish.
Yeah, I mean, me even sing that to my daughter, them, the kids, them. No, me no. Up to last week, I tell them that.
Yeah.
I tell the middle one that. Say, yo, no means no. If somebody says stop, I stop. Yeah. So she can get that understanding there up front. You know what I mean? And she get it from the brother, the man what you say on a daily basis. You see me? But no for the time, your brethren them might have a conversation. You see me I say?
Mm-hmm.
And you being in certain situations. I mean, I talk about personal experience.
Yeah.
You feel me? I say? Enough time, you probably might have sexual intercourse with a female. You see me? And the way how the pipe are lay. You
Yeah.
see me? I say? Come I use them terms. The way the pipe are lay. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She might have said no. You see me? And I grab her and I push you away and all of them thing there. Which also can be a sign of no. Stop. You see me? I say stop, stop. But it's sweeter. You see me? I went to you stop. She said, so you stop for? You see me? And you look on her and say, but you're basically that time. I say, no. You see me? Or even, she still has said, yeah, females will probably come out and tell her, say, yo, when time she tell her man, say, yo, stop. Even if it stop, you see me? I say, for continue. You know what I mean? Because it does. You know what I mean? It's sweeter, but it hot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she just want a little break, but not go on like you want to stop because, yeah, the thing we done right there, saying we kind of kill a little sensation.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for me, for me, though, that went out, it I brought my vibes still, but it may I feel like that the vibes can come back quick and fast. You see me? But, you know, once you say no, yeah, man, worse when I did in college, when I just come to college in my G. You see me? Anything.
We
That's
have
why
to wave the flag.
yeah, that's why, and that's why when time I go so boom, you know, when time that's why for me personally,
Mm-hmm.
me no really, you see me I say me no really feature white woman like that. Cause it was a case of me no know them, me no know how them think, me no
You
know
don't understand them or them
yeah, me no
communicate.
understand them, me no none of that.
Yeah.
Everything me no know. You feel me I say and me da hate for see me come a foreign my G as a black man. You see me I say and look on the tension we are going right now. And yes, me I say back in them time, college dog, you see me especially for my school it there.
Yeah.
Up in that racist little town them IG. Yeah man.
Mm-hmm.
Like a small town there be white people everywhere. You see me? Me not risk it.
And some of them actually want explore, you know, so
Yeah.
them a come to you, you know.
Mm.
You understand what I say? I'm going to watch too much movie, brother.
Yeah man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But nearly bring up a good point where you must say, yo, sometimes they must say no,
Yeah.
and I really, they want yes. So now, one of the things with me recently start incorporate is a safe word. You understand? Say,
Okay.
say the
Pineapple.
safe word.
Pineapple.
Yeah, well, come out of your mouth now,
Anata Ella safe word pineapple.
but we have a safe word. So if
Pineapple
ple-
Express.
and if it's unpleasant and you bring up the safe word there, then we know that means stop. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna use the word stop or no if it
Unless
unpleasant.
you're really serious.
Yes. No. If it unpleasant, another word that you use. You use
If you're really serious, then you use a different word, which is a safe
yes.
word.
Yes.
All right.
And it's important and it sounds like some
Some
what
kids
does I
thing,
say?
some
Some white
child's
people
play.
thing.
Yeah, some child's play
Some
kind of thing.
white people freaky thing, but it is a way of it, especially if it's somebody you're not in a committed relationship with.
Yeah, yeah.
Important, and we talk about this now a couple of episodes where we say, yo, being able to have the uncomfortable conversation is laying the foundation from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure say, yo, there's no misunderstanding. When you say stop to me, it's not stop because it's uncomfortable, stop because it's sweet, yeah. And you just want to catch your breath or something. But when you say
Stop. Stop.
as nearly what I'm saying, pineapples.
Nowhere nearly what I said.
No, you say,
That's where nearly what I said.
when they say pineapples, I know say that mean back off, stop, and let's have a conversation and see what go on.
Yeah.
See if we want.
Pineapples.
One need for
Exactly.
change up. One need for
One need
change
for
up.
change. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah. Okay.
As
That makes sense though.
as me tell people, me too cute for God jail, you know.
Yeah, that thing
Me
there.
fight no man.
Especially BS1, me don't know nothing about jail people. So BS1 movies and documentaries and thing when me watch.
You know what I go there, so.
that I wanna
Especially if you have a case like that.
that I wanna worst charge him molestation, rape.
What? Yeah.
The
But
better you go in there
it's
as a
funny,
G.
it's funny enough for them they rape them one another in a jail. But
Exactly.
hey,
The irony of life, bro.
We'll find out.
that's none of my business.
The irony of life.
It's none of my business. But yeah, so definitely that's how I'm think, having the conversation and make sure so we're on the same page.
Yeah.
So run your thought process.
So based on that, then essentially what you are saying is, well, and based on the definition also, anytime any form of word or emotion or action that the other party interjects that essentially displays the dissatisfaction would be considered as them telling to stop. So if one should continue, then that's where it becomes rape, right?
Yeah,
it can be seen as rape.
It can be seen.
It can be seen as rape.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess it don't necessarily becomes rape, but I guess it could be considered.
Even in the court of law.
Yeah.
It might take a little bit more than that. All right, fair enough. Now, since we kind of have the idea, and I agree 100% with everything that both of you guys mentioned, or what you say, definitely we have to be careful. You have to do a lot of reading and try to decipher what the emotions mean, the actions mean. Because yes, there are instances where females will say one thing but mean a complete opposite. However, I think we all know, for the most part, again, I've never been in that situation before, so I can't speak definitively, but I think we all, for the most part, understand the differences between the stops. One might be stop, and I call it stop. And one might be stop. You understand?
Rough.
I think we kind of can figure that out. So if we want to continue, then we probably just don't care. And again, that would be considered as rape. Now, specifically to this topic, with that being said, knowing what the word means and knowing how you break it down, do you think a wife or a husband can rape his wife?
But hold on, before we even get into that thing there, yeah, I say sometimes it can be two different levels at stop. If you mean so it can be stop, you know what I mean? Stop, you know what I mean? Moaning stop or aggressive type stop. You feel me I say? But what about the female them when them even say stop and them know the pressure where them are come under at that time of them to stop? Then not you bother say stop.
What do you mean by the pressure?
Alright. Knowing say the man probably go vex. You feel me I say? Knowing say the man probably go look for him side chick. If him have a side chick. So all of them think that probably a bubble in her head and she say, but right now, I don't want to do this right now. I don't want, I don't want have sex right now or none of them things. But I'm a man real and I just do it because he want to do it. Where would I consider that? Would that be considered rape still? Because she really don't want to do it, you know. But she
would.
She consent.
Well, no, and just to make a whole elder.
Yeah.
The reason why I say it would is because there's a part in definition that spoke about valid consent.
Yeah.
Right? So she can consent. Is it considered a valid consent?
Yeah. Then consent, she can under liquor, you know, and consent and say, yeah.
And it did speak about intoxication. That is true.
Different. I feel like if she had do it because she thinks that if she not do it, he might go step out. There's a difference than if he might threaten her physically. You know?
Exactly. Well, you'd have more geared towards the fear.
Yeah, the fear. More so the fear.
Is the psychology behind why she doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Right. It's not that him say, yo, if you don't do it, me I go out the road or me I go beat you up or me I threaten you for this.
But she don't want know nothing about that. That's the thing, Ella. She don't want know if she gonna be beat up or she try to avoid all of them things that can come in play. So for avoid all of that, she just goes to a woman just go and take it. You see me? And when time she take it, you can't tell that she don't want to do it. You see me I say? Because it's different from when time she in a vibe and she do it. You feel me I say? I don't know about her next man, you know. But me can't tell that, you know. So when time, everything popped down, everything dead, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, man. How you say?
So I would have considered that then nearly some form of loophole then.
Yeah.
And definitely, I feel like when the conversation progress, we'll touch there a lot more. but it's a loophole because in agreement with elder, the consent, the invalid consent would have been more to under duress or under threat or something like that, right?
Right.
If she just like I say, if she herself is afraid of what may happen, and by what may happen might mean will this man go somewhere else to get
And that
satisfaction?
physically abusive.
Yeah.
Not physical abuse and not verbal abuse, not any form of abuse, not mentally or anything. It's just a matter of that fear. Then again, that could have been considered as a loophole because she could have still cried foul, but really and truly, based on the definition, it wouldn't be a case where foul is concerned because he did not carry out any of those acts on her or any form of abuse or anything like that, right? And so again, it's a loophole, but then we as men have to be careful because that is where we get the short end of the stick. You understand?
Man, no part of
No,
stick still
no
in my
part
G.
I stick.
Can't keep your stick.
You can go.
You can't keep your stick, my G. I don't want it.
No, the stick.
I'm brother.
Sip tea.
I'm brother.
That can't help you with the stick reach.
Yeah, be real with you.
Mhm.
As a man, in my perspective, Bridget, is it tough. As Neil said, I don't know how it go feel for me to say, yo, just because more have sex, the woman not into it. What kind of pleasure? Me personally can't get no pleasure out of that.
That's true. But that are you personally still, because I guess if you
Personally,
you did say you were personally still,
yeah.
but I guess if you look into, well, you don't know because of your psychological background. So people who get pleasure out of that, something is wired wrong with them. So
And it come back to people being aware of themselves,
true.
especially. I mean, now try blame the woman because nobody not deserve to be abused
No.
and for do nothing against them will. But in a situation like when Neil point out is if the woman, if she not secure in herself, then she go allow him to take advantage of her them way there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? Because she say, yo, because me no want to lose the things, or me no want him go out there go sleep with somebody else or something like that, then me I go put myself through this abuse and one thing we know it tongue gonna get worse.
Definitely.
Even if you give me and me decide say me I go a road, you can't stop that.
Right.
So might as well you be assuring yourself and say, yo, no. If me in a relationship with you, me can't tell you no one at a time without you assuming some me out here asleep with somebody else. Then
Then
me
there's
need to
another problem.
reevaluate the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing go for man too. Cause you have man who
Mhm.
sleep with woman because of the same thing.
True.
Most of the time when we talk about rape, we are talking about the woman,
Yes, the woman being the victim.
Woman are rape man too,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, don't laugh. It's very much possible.
Yeah. Call me a lot. The reason why
You know that if you go side right now and a woman said, "Psst, tall man," or whatever them want to call you, bearded man, that could be considered as sexual assault.
well, when we go out the door, I be old people live around us up on my list. None of them not
That'd
have.
be pedophilia.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
I mean, if they have
it
some money,
is
so we can talk. So
No,
that's
me
it.
not need no money.
serious still.
Nah, sell out myself, Bridget.
You see me? If they want to buy some still, me and my woman can talk about it and we can. So I say,
Have some
Corona time.
Sorry, man.
saggy stuff in the
Time hard. Time
It's
hard. You see me?
all about the business.
She got no teeth, bro. Oh my God. Teethless. Trouble.
Yo, you can stick it up.
I clean up my guest room, so when him get put out.
Put out. Mhm. You
It's stick it up, elder, stick it up. Stick it up.
Sick guy, man. Sick
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Sick guy, man.
Yeah.
But
sometimes.
But it real still, it real. And you rightfully mentioned, it's something that we do talk about a lot. But men can be victim as well, or victims as well, where this is concerned, right?
But we you know, just like on the start laugh, you see me, we you know make it seem like say man can't get raped, you see me?
Yeah.
Well, the first thing is we always think of, and that's why I read the definition earlier, because the first thing is we always take things in literal sense. In order for somebody to rape somebody, we only consider it, you hold them down and you take it.
Yeah.
You can only hold on somebody if by stature you're stronger, you're bigger than the person. As a can't hold them down. So don't feel like say you could have hold on one woman with a kickboxing with a 300 pound, for example, if something you go so. And try.
Hey boy, give me the cash.
Right? She hold it and that. But because we think about, and then men are typically bigger than women and stronger than women. So because of that, typically women become victims. And obviously men probably just sick as well and them say them want and whatever. And there's a mental aspect to it.
Reported, people look down.
And because of the same reasoning. But the thing what we need to understand is we can't look at it that way, because if a woman, and again, when we get into the body of the conversation, this will come out as well. But in the eyes of the legal system, it's so real. You get what I say?
Yeah.
It's so real. So the mere fact, so we would have, would laugh at a man who cries victim to such act. The same exact thing, the same exact way it play out. The woman that, if you go to the court with it, the woman got have a case. So by right, we have a case as well. You understand?
So, hold on. I'm just not asking something like that. I say, yo, John knows that. I'm not one know, never think. But so if me link with one of them day, you know, you see me, I'm link you. We have Canada every time. I'm link.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not asking.
Go on, ask the question.
No. Ask the question, man. Ask the question. What happened? You link me and what?
No. What happened? You see me, I say. But let me finish what me I say.
Okay.
Because when you say what happened, you make it seem like say, yo, something happened, man. I need to tell you quick and fast. So you can...
I'm there. I'm a mandated reporter.
So what if me link one of them there, elder they work, every day they put on shower work and sit now. You see me? I'm gonna say, yo, dog, say, Katie raped me last night, dog. Why first thing I come to big man? Yo, for that big man live, why come to me?
Laugh.
Well, I see that. It's the first thing I because laugh first.
Don't laugh. I'm
laugh first.
It then all right,
but hold on. All right, it all depends on how you come to me.
Bon off.
I can't see to myself.
Bon
Oh, you approach him.
Oh, you approach me.
Move from with your folly and nasty.
Oh, which one? This one?
Yeah.
Like Ella get another wide.
Move from with your folly and nasty like.
Yeah.
So it all depends how you approach me.
Yeah.
If you approach me seriously.
So how you gonna know me approach and I text you?
Well, you have to voice note me there or something because I need context. I need to hear something to take you serious.
Okay.
But I mean, from an joke aside, like my initial instinct will be to probably laugh and say, yo, a joke here, man. Stop, Mac, to be honest. Because we're all guilty where that is concerned. I'm not exempt myself from this whole idea as a man that is serious.
Yeah.
You understand?
I laugh a while ago when they mentioned
exactly. Like, even though I didn't know him, I come with a question, still genuinely laugh.
If Ella link me and say, my wife raped me last night, you know, it forced me, I think,
Elder married, just for clarification.
Right.
And I put that out there because him one. He's a bachelor, him want people call him. So people just call him.
Yeah.
He might accept all calls.
Yeah, you know, it forced me, I think, in my head. Fun and joke aside.
Yeah.
That's Christ. Let me kill man penetrate him. Big. No, me I say no. Me if I ever see him, me I say
yeah, say Everett.
No, but.
Yo, but it's serious, because it happen. But why that I first thing would have come to me head like when time somebody said rape somebody?
Again, because we all has it in its literal form, which is just sex for what it is and forceful sex. That's alone we see, but based on definition, you get to realize that it's a lot more consist of rape.
Right.
Or a lot less, depends on how you look at it.
Well,
You
look,
don't need
rape
a,
or
you don't need
sexual
a lot to
assault.
actually rape somebody.
That
Okay.
me say for rape.
Okay.
We da look one time.
Okay.
What say that?
Them that say if you look up the word rape or sexual assault,
Mm-hmm.
but that
Okay.
meaning for the word rape in
Okay.
a Webster dictionary.
Yeah. So may I say like because of how we are look at this thing in a literal form, that's why it seemed like say only that way could happen, only with penetration. Only if a lady hold held down and do something with him and then him a walk and a shank dip. And that is a car rape. If him now walk and shank dip, then he might
Then also I play it out in the form of a female getting raped. Because female get raped a penetration.
Yeah.
You feel me I say? So when
yes, of some form.
so that's why when time them thing say your man get raped, the first thing them thing say your man get penetrate. So you feel like say, oh, so woman will it
Well, no, because she could have used him penetrate she.
No, but me I say
But what we are think
yeah.
is not
But when I think when I obviously when I think that
when we hear rape, we not think
Yeah.
rational. I say okay, maybe
no.
She put a knife on him throat, or she threatened him with
child support and all them things there.
something, put him
Something.
on yeah. Sometimes it I'm in a workplace, it I'm in a with schools, people in a superior position manipulate people into say either you do this or you're gonna lose your job or you're gonna tell people say you're real.
I'm not the film industry. Every day I have somebody else pop up. We're experiencing the film industry.
Yeah.
Me Too movement.
Yeah.
The Me Too movement. Right?
Brother.
But because of this literal perception we have of this thing, it kind of blind me from seeing how it applying at many different instances. As to the topic, a man, a husband, and a wife. You'd never expect that a husband could have raped his wife.
That said to a while ago, me I say yo, we are talking about the general definition and the general form. Is the me we are ask it. We not really talk about a husband and wife here. We talk about a woman and a man, And I say we not get into the husband and wife part, because when I come to I talk to enough man we married and them things. Me a friend, enough of my friend them married. You feel me? And no for the man them outside not just my friend them, but no for the man them feel like say yo when they marry them woman. I feel them that.
Yeah.
You feel me? I say, dog.
Even if a common law marriage.
Yeah.
But that's the same mentality we stem from not for the man and feel like from man a girl that date I feel them one. So the same mentality only amplify because you put a ring on it and legally together.
You feel me? Enough man feel like say yo when they married, they might get pum pum every day, every other day.
Supposed to give me every day.
Especially
if you want me to stay. Especially if you don't want me to go to the road.
But be honest though, Ella. I not say go.
No.
Okay.
Some man not even them get it once a month.
Yeah. Facts.
If them get it.
Once a month, for special occasions.
Me feel say yo. Me feel say if my married if I end up married a female, cause look
if you end up married a female.
People. That's what you're funny and nasty like. No, nothing.
Tell that the man say if I married a female, I don't want any other options.
But
But continue talk.
So when I'm married, you see me I say? Yeah, when I'm married. Again.
Yeah. To
a female.
To
a female this time.
Yeah. Just so not out there.
No, that's this time, Bridget.
Not out there. So that one, you see me I say? I mean, we're supposed to have sex at least 3 times 3 weeks. That's at less than half a week.
I mean, I'm not married. I've never been married, but I think it's Elder.
On our period. But when that's on our period, we're supposed to can. You see me I say? Supposed to can give me some. You see me I say?
Yeah,
bro, it's all about supply and demand. Like each owner supposed to obligated to satisfy each owner. Yes. So if it's a case where
Go
the demand is there, and sorry, what you say, Ella?
Go ahead. Let me make you finish.
So and I could be wrong, I stand corrected. But what I'm saying is each party is supposed to satisfy the other party's needs or whatever the case may be, right? So if that mean I wouldn't necessarily put a number on it per se, life might be busy, or the life might not be busy. All that will play into the amount of time you can spend having sex. So, me know put a number. You say at least 3 times, minus when she dep on her monthly cycle. That's fair, but at the end of the day, I just feel like a supply against demand. The man might be very busy, he might can't give, but the woman might be very busy, work, family life, whatever the case may be.
Fine.
But as long as each partner is, what is it?
You find time.
You find time?
Yeah.
Or you will find time.
Cause all right, this is how me tell my cat. This is how exact word. Okay, I'm quoting upon this. Give me no. Cause what am I finished? Give me no, because me can't tell about 10 years down the line,
Yeah.
The drive probably not gonna do it. You probably give me 3 times a week. No. You see me I say, and then you live your life next 10 years. The next 10 years you might get it half.
Yeah, but
time for you week.
10 years time probably 200 cut down, so the half seem like what it be 200.
Woman pick up in a dog. The
all
of them get.
The 40s, man.
The older woman get.
No, me know, but me I say is probably, well, you don't know for sure, but so really you have to speak about the next 10 years then?
Yeah, me I talk about myself.
Okay.
I don't know the next 10 years old. Suppose, God forbid, knock on board.
Just knock on it, man.
Yeah, knock on board.
Knock forward, man.
Suppose, suppose something happen.
Yeah.
And me crippled from the waist down. Where it go?
Your life, bro. You have for the waist up.
Nah, work. Up this and not work. Crippled. Crippled. Mentally.
Hey.
Mentally crippled.
Yo, when life throw your lemonades, what you make with them?
When
you
life
make orange juice, bro. You make a lemonade.
Like, first of all, life now throw your lemonade.
Yeah,
but you lemonade, you make lemonade.
Salmon.
Yeah. You see me, I said lemon salmon.
Yeah. But here the plan. So when me have to learn, I me did married, me realize, yeah, you love it. First thing, and I know me I look back on it, is the communication is important before you get there. I make sure say your woman know what you expect, and she know what you know what she expect. And I make that have them difficult conversations there before
early out.
You know what I do, you know?
You understand?
I write down one list.
And it's important for do that. And that me I learn. Me have a brethren, you know. Every year, him and my wife have a contract renewal.
That like process. The sound of that.
When them sit down and them come up with them present stuff to each other, where them would like for doing that, you know.
That a year there.
For that year there.
Yeah.
What work, them assess what work and what never like work, and work out some things and then present. Yeah. And based on what I'm telling me, the man say the table is open to anything them want to suggest. Yeah. And let's have a discussion. I like the sound of that. You understand? And because I like it, I say, yo, I'm going to use that and I'm going to share that with some friends. I say, cool. But when him share that with me, I say, really? Man say, yeah, I present some stuff to her and we'll have a discussion about it, and some of things she don't like, some of things that she present to me.
Just eliminate like, something, yeah.
And we eliminate it, but we are open to have a conversation.
Yeah. And that take a level of maturity too.
Yes.
Because you can't bring every year you bring, yo,
yeah.
If you're gonna marry me, this year, no.
Certain things we might sweet me last year.
Yeah.
Not necessarily gonna see that this year.
I don't like that no more, so. Let's have a conversation and say, yo, let's try something different. Yeah, and when him share that idea there with me, and I say, yo, that dope. I like that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I like that. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna say the day before my wedding. You see me? The next marriage I eat, you know.
Yeah.
Ready up on yourself. You see me
Yeah,
I say?
good. Me do my
Fans,
time.
fans if you're not ready, when you're not ready.
Me do my time.
You
If
see me?
somebody just a look a companion, then,
Yeah.
then I'm the guy.
No, me I say ready up on yourself for the next
But if,
wedding.
but if them a look, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool,
You
man.
see me I say?
Proper thing.
So I'm just ready up on yourself. Fans, we're gonna send out the invitation and thing them. You see me? So the top fans them.
But that's
You
why
know?
I keep.
Yeah.
But
Can get
that's
the
why I keep.
invite. That's one?
I don't need the invite, but that's why I keep.
Cake. But yeah, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
for no,
yeah,
I
that
know a
can go
good
on.
photographer.
Yeah, yeah. We don't want to him, but you know.
Yeah,
You
mad.
see me? Yeah.
Just buy new equipment and
Yeah.
a step up in game.
Man, until I said the same photographer that he take some picture for me, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bad man. I what me I look upon him and I say, yeah, man, bad photographer take them picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool, man. I know me
You
have
see
a
me?
better equipment. Him have a better equipment.
Jesus Christ.
Him have better equipment, better knowledge and
Yeah, no.
experience. Yeah.
Yeah, but my G, yeah, man, me like that. Me like that still. Me like that because you see me in a marriage thing, you have to, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Me I write a list, man.
Yeah, make a list and
You see,
two on the sit down and
yeah, if this can go on, yeah. You know, we have to go reconsider
you know,
that thing.
and there's no limit based on what the brother tell me. The man said there's no limit to things we put on the table.
But she have to be careful what she come to me with still.
No,
No?
not about being careful. She present what she want present,
And
and
then
you have the option to
I mean,
accept
yeah,
it or not. You remember say a
we-
discussion.
yeah.
So if she decides that she want to rape you a couple times a
No,
year.
I don't want, yeah, I don't want she to clear my sensitive ego.
No,
you know, 'cause
no.
you know.
And at
No?
this, so it maturity we just mentioned.
Okay,
that.
okay.
Maturity, she can present certain things because
Yeah.
she could have some fantasies where she want to bring to you, but she fearful say if she bring it to you, you gonna see her in a different light. When the table opens, you can have the discussion with
No judgment.
exactly, but it take a level of maturity. And if we're not mature enough, then maybe we need to reconsider getting married. Because if it's just one-sided and I'm me alone, and I just we work for me alone and it not work for she, and me alone I get pleasure out of the relationship, then after a while, Joe will go get involved. Or we're not going to separate because it's one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, you hear where I go on? Because I know you listen to this, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to
So
this
having
one.
those conversations is important.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Understand?
Yeah,
And
man,
you
for
have an open mind, she have an open mind, you know?
Yeah. Have them, yeah, definitely a level of maturity.
But see a little brain at work, Everett.
Everett look like him a play a game.
There's a process on the man.
No time people are play a game and they look on the screen. I saw the man look on the screen.
Process, there's a process in the man. Because I tune that talk still. But there's a process everything one answer still.
Yeah.
My G. Yeah, man, turn off your phone, my G.
No, shut them. Say them
A time now.
Yeah,
Come go your bed.
No my phone, bro.
Your phone, man.
I must your phone.
Your phone.
No my phone.
And your phone.
Ready you, bro. It ain't mine.
She
a fear phone.
Oh, fear phone. All right.
Okay.
So, go on, talk.
That's why you have to look over and say, yo.
Yo, me don't know which phone. No my phone, bro. But continue still.
Yeah, continue. We are continue. We don't want to get no eruption over the place.
But yeah, so there's some of the having the conversation. So the question is, we are talking about when the man want it.
Yeah.
What when he ain't the vibes and she want it. And especially when you get up.
In a finish that. Make him finish that.
When you get up in an age.
Okay.
And the sex drive not as high as it was.
Is this from experience?
Yeah.
So him alone can comment on the part just.
No problem with that.
Yeah, that's cool. Maturity.
No, and I'm age. Like him alone should have a sex drive problem. Need it. If anyone have a sex drive problem, stop doing, bro.
I you know, say I'm not really sex drive. Sometimes you're somewhere else, and sex another thing. Yeah, be honest.
Yeah. No, me can understand. Your mind preoccupied with other things, so you're.
Yeah, I think about for
you're just not there.
Or take my game to the next level or something like that. Especially if she go on with some foolishness and my vibes not dead. Yeah. And she come friend you up and I try. No, I'm not in it. So And we're married. Why? It's okay for she take it?
And that is fear. That is fear because, as Ella said, it don't have anything to do with his sex drive or anything like that. It's just a matter of where's his mind at that time. And a lot of the times when females will tell her no, especially your bona fide partner or your wife or whatever, might be the same thing. She mentally she's just not there. So they know what she tell her don't mean it's not an insult, it's not a or it's not a way of she saying she have sex before. So no, she don't want none right now. Because people interpret it like that. Why she don't want to give me a sex right now? She did do something, especially I'm going to get her all them something there, right?
I wonder if she go link my boy and the thing weird.
Exactly right. So it's a case where it could just be her mental state at that time is not, it's just not where it's at, which is fear. No, as in raise a very important point. What if it's his wife? And to come to him and tell her no, is she allowed to take it? I would have said no, the same way a man can't take it, or that would be considered a rape. Then the same thing would apply where that's concerned. We look at the definition, we understand say rape doesn't have anything to do with gender, age, or anything of that sort. It's in layman terms when it boils down to as force, some form of forced sexual intercourse. So it don't make it has no being married is not a license to get sex anytime you want from either party.
It's not.
You understand? It's not a given. Yeah, obviously there's a lot more that come with being married where you are obligated for the responsibility of the person and everything like that. And I mean, we understand, say, a part of it is your expectation, but as Ella did rightfully say, you have the conversations because one couple might have a different perspective than another couple, and two of them married, and the two of them married is very valid. But one of them might just say, "Oh, I have to give my wife or my husband sex anytime he wants it or anytime she wants it."
Obligated, you have an agreement. It's not obligated, Bridget. You have an agreement.
So I just hear me say that, look how love me say that word, and me I look for him, you know.
I make sure.
But no, but you're right though, it's not an obligation. But as much as like one couple might say them have to give sex to each other anytime they want it. Another couple might say no, based on a number of factors. Both marriages are valid. Yeah. You understand? So with that being said, being married has nothing to do with rape. So yes, you can be in a committed relationship. You can be in a husband and wife relationship and still carry out the act of rape.
Yeah, rape or rape.
Yeah.
You understand?
Especially for people, I say women at first, but for people in an abusive relationship, in home, common law marriage or regular marriage.
911.
Yo,
911 or 119.
Understand, say, yo, that's a rape, virgin.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel, say, do it and you get beat up and you and them just physically have a fight and beat you up and then decide to them want sex right after. And we hear about it. That's why more time when you go to the doctor office, you always, and them the doctor them will say, yo, we need to speak to this person by themselves. And when you close the door, behind the door it have a question. I say, are you being physically abused? Or sexually abused at home?
Not your head.
You understand what I say? Because sometimes that's the only way you can get to it from the person if you go doctor visit or one of them appointment. So yeah, brother, it's serious.
I have to be careful. And then as I appreciate and I highlight the fact that if you're in an abusive relationship, that just amplify the situation. Because you know that you could have been in an abusive relationship or some form of abuse might have taken part throughout the course of the relationship. And the relationship can end. And she still cry rape years after. You understand what I mean? She can cry rape years after. The relationship might end, But because of whatever reason, based on the law, it still will stand up and then the fact that the relationship might have some form of evidence of abuse, then that, as we said, amplify the whole idea that she might actually have a case, because they might say, oh, well, fear as to why she never come forward earlier. The same Me Too movement, that's everybody's story. Why never come?
I know the statute of limitations for rape.
I think there is one.
But exactly, because look on all the situation them in the media with Bill Cosby and all of that.
Exactly. Years later.
About say some of these allegations are from way back, like in the 70s and 80s.
Years later.
You understand what I say?
And them still very much valid.
How many years that, and them still are do it. Them still are take effect. So, Virgin, just be careful. For the man them we are listening out,
careful.
For the woman them we are listening out, be careful, because again, it's not just a man alone that commit rape, woman that commit rape too. I mean,
so we have to
talk about same sex relationship where even a different level of thing that.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's concerned, but
because more work in a social work and
yes, I can
understand.
Can speak towards that, but that's a different ball game as well.
Everett cry quick. Every time I don't know what that.
Yo, I'm not sure that's concerned. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
we can go do some reading and research and come back, but it will never be an experience where me and my friend them go through.
Right.
I mean, outside of the fact say CM6. If you may say, remember, you know, one person play the role of the female, one play the role of the man.
No, I don't think it's a matter like that. I think one person play a role and others play a more role. I don't think them identify as matter.
No, man, they do.
Well, I mean,
but in some instances, then
technical.
One tend to be more masculine in the relationship, and the others tend to be more feminine in the relationship.
And you know what, Elder? We're gonna have a conversation about that, because obviously you have. Well, not right now, but we want to have a topic about that, because you have the experience, you have the information as well, so you can come with actual like studies,
and knowledge. We have the experience, we have the knowledge.
Why?
So you're folly and nasty.
We have the knowledge.
Elder, you have the same sex experience.
You have the knowledge. So the knowledge of me being in the field.
Social work, yeah.
I work in HIV for 16 years.
Okay.
So a lot of my clients, men who have sex with men, same sex, and then women who are lesbian relationship. And a lot of those, especially when the abuse are going, a lot of time, if them go report it, sometimes the police, when them report it to, is not sensitive to their to them lifestyle. Because of that, them kind of look down, or if even tougher.
Put in a report on it.
Even tougher if a man go report say a woman abusive to him. Police them laugh after him sometime.
That's true.
And because of that, a lot of time, because of the stereotype and the fear of the judgment, a lot of people don't report it. You understand? So that is why it's important for make people know, say, yo, there are people out there who are sensitive to it. And if somebody abuse you or rape you or in any way, not you per se, Everett.
Not you, Rasta City.
Not you, Rasta. You're right. But if somebody is abusive sexually or physically, it's important to report it. You don't have to put yourself through that.
True.
Understand what I say? Find somebody to talk to, somebody where I got help provide you with proper guidance. Not somebody where I got laugh after you and tell you, say, stick with that. I love that. I love top that.
Yeah.
That is not love.
Let's see him come back later. Come do it to your heart.
Yeah, come.
Yeah.
I buy some rose and them.
So you beat me up and then you rape me. You understand what I say? So it's important for make people know, say, yo, you don't have to go through them situation. And even bring it back to the real purpose. Sometimes we have some people who get married and they might get them papers. And sometimes because they're in an abusive relationship and they don't want because them no want lose the person, not
Lose a
tell them,
process
get them
or
papers. Them stay in an abusive relationship and you can come out of that relationship there without it affect your paperwork.
Yeah. But them don't know that.
But them don't know that, so that's why it's important for go check
Yeah.
SECO
Yeah.
or one of them lawyer there.
Check
back
our
on-
immigration lawyer.
check our immigration lawyer. We have a really good one, SECO.
Cause Everett,
Yeah.
Elder, enough immigrant over here get beaten and them thing from their wife.
Exactly.
Enough
From
of them
them
get
wife.
raped and them thing
Yeah.
from their wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And yeah, I mean, I thought those abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, if you may say mental,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? All of the above. Yeah, man. And them have to stick it through because they must say, yo, all right, me just me have to wait 3 years, me have to wait 5 years. You see me 3 years, me get me green card 5 years, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Me did not mentally abusive relationship.
Yeah, which you talk about.
Marriage. You understand?
Yeah, which you talk about on
But
the
because
podcast.
me did have a good support system around me, and no, me never had to get beaten. But
Again.
no, me never had to get beaten.
Okay.
Should try one day and that's the parts.
That's a really breakdown.
Yeah, cause she pushed me away and me realized say yo, a prison thing.
Yeah.
And because I never run away come from yard.
Yeah.
You free the step.
I'm going back a yard. You understand what I say? So
Mhm.
I'm gonna start separate myself and fling back our green card tag or something. Because
Quick and fast.
People that was then, Elder is no longer like that. He will never speak that.
I still like that, man. If you overstep your boundaries, you get set up.
Yo, make sure you man look good. They say, nah, speak to a lady like that.
I constantly say it on the podcast. Yeah, man, I constantly say it on the podcast.
Yeah, man.
You're probably not picking what I regular say it on the podcast.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So that's my thing, brother.
They say, no, I'm still
No, but still, my simmer down. I'm more mature with my thing. But I have a problem send somebody up under them moment. But that's the thing, brother. We have to make people know. And that's why we create the podcast now for share our experiences. So I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing, brother. Yeah, man. She try, in my opinion, because maybe that's my perspective, she try use the paperwork more time for manipulate.
Yeah, like a bait. Yeah.
You understand? And you have woman who use the kids to do them thing there.
Every time, all the time.
And we use the money and the kids and all of them thing there for manipulate. It go both ways. If we're not conscious in ourselves, we can go through the abuse and it will cause trauma. And it affect the next relationship. Even if you get out of that, it affect how you get in the next relationship. You understand me? So, yeah, man, definitely seek some support. If you feel say you're in an abusive relationship and you listen to this,
call Elder.
Yo, reach out to it. We connect you with an immigration lawyer. We connect you with some social services in your area. Me look it up and find somebody in your area.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, some options, some stuff to work
find
with.
Some options with some people you can talk to, both male and female, whichever you I wanna listen to this and feel say, yo, this is a situation for me. Don't go lie upon some people now, but honestly, if that go on, definitely reach out and we can provide some guidance and support. I'm not afraid of nobody. So me guide in the right direction.
Yeah. Facts. Well, I mean, yeah, it's real. And we'll cover as much as we want just sit down and we just want to have a reasoning with the man them. You see me I say? On a daily, we cover, we just give out gems.
Yeah.
We just give out gems. Easily. You see me I say? We just give out gems. You know, we not sell them, we not rent them, we just give them out for free. You see me? A whole heap of things we talk about, realistic them. Yeah. And enough of things them we talk about, we actually go through enough things. You feel me? I say, that's how we could have.
Or Everett know somebody will go through.
Yeah, because Everett a ram for no people go through things.
Yo, networking, bro.
Are you there in a social work at that?
Yeah.
You see me? Yeah, man. But
know yourself, man. When I go up on my other episode podcast, I'm gonna start talking. I have a friend who social worker. Same thing. Our friend who was social worker, or might have a friend who did have a same-sex marriage probably at that time, nearly or something like that. I know people know things, because Elder, what I'm saying. Him say next time you get married is to a woman, right? As him
I
say.
never said that. That
Next time I get married to a female.
To a female.
Yeah.
Everything recorded still says all right, bro.
First one was a female and second one, may I make it be clear because this place
So,
right
all right, so first one was a female, but the second one what?
is a
Yeah, that's short.
You know what, people, thanks for listening. You see me I say? But the man them know the thing, go my G.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, hot topic. You see me, Everett. Yeah, man, I know Everett. Find the topic them a week time in my G.
Yeah, man.
When time one chat about
we have one more. We have another one I brew for next week. We're not gonna disclose it still. We'll keep the suspense level high.
Yeah.
We have another nice one to come for next week as well. Some life topics where you can apply to your actual life. Or you might know somebody who you can refer it to.
Yeah, definitely. Everett always knows somebody.
And I thought we would share our experience and other people's experience what we hear about without violating people's trust.
Yeah.
So we can add value because somehow we come foreign and I struggle through some things and when I need fear I go through it. And feel say we alone I go through it and when you hear say, yo, what else I didn't know that? Yeah, my experience that I'm gonna have a problem sharing my experiences because
I wish one in the ear, bro.
No,
never mind. Never mind. Yo!
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, man, and like the man them say, and I gotta say it again. You see me? Anybody, female, male, kids, you see me? You feel like, or you think you get abused, yeah, man, get some kind of knowledge from somebody else. Express what it is you go through with somebody else. You see me? Get a confirmation. You know what I mean? And if you know if you're fuck, yeah, man, want to report it.
Yeah.
Because it's serious. It's serious. And when you say when you hear abuse, nobody feels you just physical abuse. You just beating you again. Okay, you not forget beating, forget abuse.
Yeah.
You feel me? I say you not forget, you not be sexual for be abused. You know what I mean?
Mental,
yeah. And mental and emotional, like terrible, man.
Verbal.
Yeah, man. They say it start before it start get sexual and physical. Yeah, they don't know that. Yeah, man. They say it start. You see me? So now just watch them levels there.
Yeah.
You see me?
And there are people out there. If you're there on college campus, them have the counselors them you can go to keep it confidential. If you're out in the workforce, you have HR that you can go through.
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship, you can talk to your doctor about it. You can talk to you can find a therapist. Look it up on the internet. There's information out there for help you. So you should not go through it and feel like there's no way or nobody to connect. And if you're not a earwave of this message, and you even feel to reach out to the elder or Neely or Everett, we find a resource for pointing in the right direction.
Yeah, man, definitely. Definitely. So, with that being said, people, you know, we conclude to the episode. You know what I mean? Can a man rape his wife? What the man must say? Yes.
Yes.
Definitely. Yeah. It's real.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
And a man can rape her husband.
That is even real.
Just a man can rape her husband.
Say a woman can
no,
rape
check.
Yo.
No, it's a man.
Just done right now. Yeah, before you say something.
No, that too. A man can rape his husband. That too. What?
You must know, like
right.
America. Then
right.
America,
right.
we live in now.
He's correct.
Canada, yeah.
No. Then they are what, bro. That's quite fine. We're not exempt. We're not exempt. No form of relationship. We're not prejudiced or not like that.
What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? I don't understand.
Yes.
No, it sounds like a bit more personal when they come out there.
You guys got so irate. I don't understand. Why so irate, guys?
Calm, bro. Calm. When I say it so first.
I agree. If you're in a marriage,
relationship,
in a relationship,
Yeah.
one spouse can commit rape
Yeah.
on the other.
Definitely.
Put it that way.
Yes.
So nearly don't feel called out.
I can enjoy myself. You see me? Yeah.
Get that
I
to
can
that.
enjoy
Every
myself.
get that to
Yeah.
that.
And that, I miss you, I swear.
It's alright. It's
Every
alright.
get that to that.
It's alright. I can enjoy myself. It's alright. Cool. You see me?
Give thanks.
Yeah. I know I'm gonna get a couple call about that episode still, but it's alright.
Yeah, man, give
Yeah.
thanks.
So
It is a joy.
yeah, definitely give thanks to the man.
Mm.
You know the thing go. Ella, you know the thing go. Limelight, anyway you stand up. You see
Big
me?
up my G.
Yeah. You know the thing go. People no one can find we. You see me? Yeah. Upon all of the social media. Them. Twitter. Me I try to get the Twitter thing active again. So my
Okay.
time me I tweet like I'm my personal Twitter still. So people mind with me. You see me? But me just want to spread, just want to tap my mind over there still. So you know the rest of man them want the password and thing can keep it so the man them can do them thing. You see me? But yeah, Instagram, no for find the same way. Facebook, Abroad Yardy. You see me? I can just type in Yaad&Abroad podcast. You know what I mean? YouTube. Big up on yourself, YouTube. YouTube I get up. You see me subscribe, them a
Yeah,
climb.
yeah. Respect for the
Yeah,
views and the subscribe, so
yeah,
subscriptions and the shares and everything. Respect, we appreciate them.
yeah, definitely. Clearview TV. Know the
In
thing.
a way.
Yeah. Clearview. Just go and check out Clearview upon the YouTube
Mhm.
way. Yeah, upon the social same way. Men's perspective. You know? Yeah. The
It's a
mind
mind
game.
game.
It's a mind game. You know, so every time I search for that thing, I meet a search, it's a mind game or the mind game.
Yeah, it's a mind game on Instagram
Instagram. So
and
no
Twitter.
on
It's a
Twitter.
mind game on Instagram and
On
Twitter.
Twitter.
And
Okay.
then on Facebook, it's the mind Facebook, the mind game.
Yeah. People and people in my list to also go and check out my family page on the YouTube. Same way, KO Family Vlog. You see me? Yeah, Kiki's Creation. Can get the merch them from Kiki's Creation. You see me? Or It's a Mind Game. You see me? You don't know we have a merch them still. So,
Yeah.
you know? So, yeah. Check out the thing. You know what I mean? Man, them bless up themselves. Guidance
Oh,
in the street. You know the thing go each and every week. But this podcast in our world, we're not take but not chat. And if you wanna like that, go dive through your
Yeah.
make it juicy.